Nisi brought these flowers for Asia yesterday, but she couldn't take them in because they said people may have allergies and stuff like that, so she couldn't take them up there in the PQ. So we brought them home. Is it still morning or is it afternoon? It's 11:59. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good afternoon. And this house is a mess. This house is a mess. So husband's already left to go to the hospital, and I'm here. I'm supposed to be doing some cleaning and get some stuff in order because everything is out of order and everything is not clean. So I was gonna try to get as much done as possible before I head out to go to the hospital. Her husband said Asia is doing well. She had a great night. They wanted to take her back for surgery today. Well, it's not, I don't know if I really want to call it surgery, but this will be her 4th trip to the OR for them to rinse out her belly again and change her dressing since they aren't closing her up just yet. So they're supposed to do that today. Well, we're supposed to be do it this morning, but I don't think they did it first thing. But anyway, she's doing very well, thank God. She's been doing really, really good. Yesterday, she handled her second thing of dialysis. So that's been going well. She was not on any blood pressure medicine. They took her off, and she went through the whole session of her dialysis without any blood pressure medicine. So she's doing very well at this point. She's still very sick, but you know, the doctors, the staff, everybody's in such amazement, wow, wonder, surprisement. It's like, yes, our God is an awesome God. He performs miracles all the time, even when the doctors don't see a way. They, you know, God is able and God is God.
What are you doing? No, Mom, look what you did.
What?
She tried to put this blanket up here so you can wash her hair.
Oh my goodness. Not right now for me, okay?
I was talking about later. All right, I'm gonna wash your hair. Wash your hair. Wait till I'm finished.
It's a blessing to witness this again. I've seen something similar to this years ago where God just showed up and showed out, and I'm seeing it again. And you know, like I told the surgeon when she told us we needed to make a decision about what kind of life we wanted for her, and you know, if this was too much, to let her know. She said Asia had a reasonable chance, not a good chance of surviving this. And I told her, said, you know what, that's good enough for me because I've seen worse. And she said, I have too. And I said, I've seen a miracle. I've seen miracles in the worst. So I said, we're gonna keep going. I said, it's not over until it's over. It's not over until God says it's over. And so because she said that if any time, you know, throughout this journey, and I feel like there's no more of a reasonable chance, I will let you know. I'll be honest with you. And even if you come back to me at that time and tell me that you still want to keep going for it, I'll respect that too. So yeah. And it's funny because she came in the other night and she gave me double high fives, and she was like, it's not over. And she was so, you know, my husband said that she had told him a few nights ago, like, you know, to make some calls because she wasn't going to make it through the night and all that. But see, you just can't count. You can't count them out. You can't count, you know, it's not what it looks like. Things may look the way they look, but, you know, you got to believe the report of the Almighty, of God. You know, Jesus he's in the business of resurrecting. He is the resurrection. So you have to hold on. You have to keep holding on. Trust God. You can't believe the reports of the doctors. You listen to them and you're concerned about them, and you know it's scary and all of that, but at the end of the day, after you've heard all what they said, listened, and you cried and you've done whatever you've done, you still gotta get yourself together, you know, and say, you know what, Lord, but I trust you. I thank you because thy will be done. It's not what this situation says it is. It's not what it looks like. It's what you say it is. So yeah, just thank God. Just thank God. You know, Thursday morning I had a dream, and I saw Asia doing what she do up in the bed, sitting up in the bed, like, because when she's on the floor or whatever, she does this thing with her hand where she rocks till she get herself up. And I seen her doing that very same thing in the bed. I'm like, oh my God, the tubings and all that kind of stuff will be in her way. So I praise God for that. I did see that. Anybody want to come clean my house? I'll pay it. Yeah, so basically she just came in and gave my husband an update. They just finished washing out her stomach again and getting it ready to close up maybe sometime next week, but they want to get more fluid off her stomach through the dialysis, so they'll keep doing the dialysis every day to get the fluid out. And she did well. She did say that it's going to be about probably Easter before she is out, because she got to get a belly rest, she got to get nutrition, she got to get, you know, all these things, because she's really, really sick. She said she did respond to her. She told her to, she opened her eyes for her when she told her to open her eyes. And she told her, you know, who she was, and, you know, that she was really sick. And that she said, now I need to look in your mouth. And she said, Asia, opened her mouth. And she did the same thing for the nurse.
Unless you know it's not no neurology happened to her brain. She's cognitive enough to be able to respond, so it's not like anything happened.
Yeah, that we can see you know, right now.
Right now.
Or any more damage from what was done at birth.
Yeah.
So that we can see right now, but we really won't be able to tell until we, you know, she wakes up and back to herself, and we'll be able to, you know. And then my husband started telling her, you know, we appreciate her and thank her for all that she's done, and about how when she first walked in the room that night, she had this aura on her, and he just knew she would be the one to come in and change things up and stuff. And she said, yeah, I see that same thing on you and your family, and I want to, you know, do what I can to get her back to you guys. I just thank God for, you know, all that he's doing and the ones that he's using to do it through.
It's just a blessing altogether, what God is doing. With the septic poisoning, her body.
The septic shock. She went into septic shock.
Yeah, and her body was being poisoned.
Yeah. Because, and she did say the intestines were moving, which was good.
Yeah, we appreciate all that. It's always good to hear about things getting better.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. He rules with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He rules from heaven above. He reigns with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Excuse that noise back there. There's something loose that my husband needs to tighten. I think it's the SuddenYah's chair, because when she's in the chair, it doesn't make that noise. So it's something that needs to be tightened back there. Anyway, I am finally out of the house. Did some tidying up and washed up the clothes that I need to wash up, and I'm on my way to the hospital. Boys, I'm just gonna shut the camera off because that noise is annoying me, so I know it may annoy you too. Never let go. One thing I know. Great is your faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. Turn it up, I'm ready to fly. And ooh, there's something about the way your sun shines on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. Hey! Speaking of a beautiful day, it is 77 degrees out here, and we have been experiencing some cold weather. Chicago and all them different places, Oh, Lord Jesus, I don't know. I just couldn't make it because it was like in the 40s here, and I was like my bones was hurting or something. It was so cold. Oh my goodness, poor people up there. Oh my goodness. In those negative like 50s and 60s, I was like, oh my goodness. And they had showed these homeless people that froze to death. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, what in the world is going on? But you know, a lot of this stuff, signs of the times, and it's just unfortunate. But hey, you know, it is what it is. And it's like, you know, what can you do about things you can't change? Do you worry about them? Do you stress yourself about them and, you know, make yourself sick? God forbids. You just got to continue to press through. Pray for His grace and mercy to carry you through each and every day, and strength and courage and wisdom and faith, and, you know, to keep holding on and keep fighting this good fight so that we can endure to the end. It said those who endure to the end shall be saved. And it's a must that I endure to the end. Despite all that's going on, it is a must. Okay, let's go. You know what? Got my laptop so I can do some editing while I'm here. But despite the fact that it says it's what, 76, 77 degrees, don't feel like it because it's very windy, very breezy. It's sure not as cold as it was being all this past week. My God, I was like, what in the world's going on? Like, this can't be Florida. Whew. So I know it was much worse in other parts of the country. One of the patients that were leaving brought these over for Asia. I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday. And then these are the ones that Nisi just brought her. And then she has two little bears right here. This one they just brought into her. It's so cute. And then she had this panda here for a while that she be hugged up with. And it's a trooper right here.
Hey.
I got the best husband.
Best wife.
Best husband award right here. Oh, and best dad. Appreciate everybody who has left a comment and is praying for Asia and our family at this time. Appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate everybody who left their comments and that's left and praying, even if you didn't comment, but you're praying and you're believing God with us. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Thank you for being a part of our family's journey, and we appreciate it. We thank God for each and every one of you. Virtual hug.